Welcome back to Phasmophobia. I haven't prestiged yet. It'll take about 10 days for me to get the tier 2 thermometer if I prestige, and I don't really want to bother with that right now because I'm busy working on another program. But I'm here to do the weekly challenge, which Ridgeview Court. I believe this week's is called Primitive. Yes, it is. I'm afraid all the electronic equipment is short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. Correctly find the ghost type in 10 Ridgeview Court. So let's go to Ridgeview. Basically, we have limited equipment, and I don't even think we have flashlights. Oh, come on. Oh, good. Oof. Okay, so we can't get orbs, we can't get dots, we can get writing, we can get UV, we can get thermo, we can get EMF artificially from the graph, and the cursed item is the Ouija board. So you can just ask the Ouija board a few questions and then come out and check the graph to see if there's a spike. But we can't get dots, we can't get spirit box, and we can't get orbs. So, this will be fun. Guess I'll just take the book in with me. This is not a zero sanity challenge. And... Uh-oh. Oh, good. We're okay. So, you're stuck with a glow stick for your light source. I'm going to see if the fuse box is functioning. Nope, it's broken. Alright, well, I think the Ouija board is the only cursed item we have available to us. There it is. I am hearing stuff, but I don't quite know where the ghost is. So I don't know the fastest way to find the ghost. I don't remember hearing a tick-tock on this timer before, but we do have a 5-minute setup timer for whatever that matters. Okay, so... And my controllers are stuck. Stand by. To turn them off and turn them back on again. Alright, so where are you? Should I just use the thermometer? I really don't want to. But if we want to find the ghost, I guess we have to. I thought it was going down, but then it went back up again. Nope. Of course, it makes no sense for the thermometer to, uh-oh. Did I hear that upstairs? I couldn't tell. I heard a phone. It seems cold in this hallway, but I'm not sure if this is the actual ghost room. I can look for tossed objects, I guess. be over here. I'm not seeing my breath. Okay, it's certainly colder in here. So let's put that down. Okay, yep, I see my breath. Whoops, let's keep this because I need to see. Alright, let's go out and get some salt. So, depending on which evidence I get, could make it easy or hard to determine the ghost. Just plaster the room with a bunch of salt, I guess. Toss the ball out here, did you? Yeah, you're just walking all over the place now, but you're clearly not a UV ghost. Wait a minute. We are freezing, though. He hasn't written in the book yet. Okay, so let's go downstairs and ask a few questions on the EMF, or on the Ouija board, and see if we get an EMF spike. How old are you? 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 Goodbye. So that's 5 EMF pulses. Let's see if the truck graph gives us anything. It didn't give us anything. So I don't think this is an EMF 5 ghost. No way we can get these. So Revenant, Yurei, Onryo, or Moroi. If it gives us writing, then we either have a Revenant or a Moroi. Before I go back in, power myself up with some matches. At least now you can light matches from the VR belt. It doesn't require 2 hands anymore. I'm glad they did that. There we go. Okay, so it's a Moroi or a Revenant. So, the only way we can really tell now is by triggering a hunt. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. It's a Moroi. Oh, do we have short hunts? That was a really short hunt. Let's prove that it's a Moroi. How old are you? How old are you? Where is the bone? Goodbye. Should be faster now. So we have freezing and ghost writing. Should be a revenant or a morai. Did not give us ultraviolet. Didn't seem to give us EMF, but it still could be a shade. So let's see what happens when it hunts. If it sounds faster than normal, it's going to be a morai. Can't be a revenant. It was way too fast before. I don't even know if I successfully smudged it earlier. There we go. Yeah, it's a morai. Yeah, it's like a 20-second hunt. Really short hunts. I don't know why I was getting a heartbeat sound when I was hiding next to the fridge. But fortunately, the ghost couldn't see me. Yeah, 20-second hunts. So, short hunts. Alright, we're going morai. That's ghost number 1.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
How about this time?
Alright, we're here.
Oh, we don't even have any sanity medication.
Prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
So forget that. I can't ask where the ghost is.
The cursed Obake nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
So sanity's at a premium. I don't want to use it too fast. All the doors start closed, so I could just look for an open door. Although that wasn't much help in the last mission. Not hearing anything. Could it be in the basement? Thought I heard something. There's the bone. Not like I care about it. Wait. So that's just a leg, isn't it? Alright. Well, let's take some measurements. It's 10 here. 10 here. Yeah, it's a basement ghost. Stay there, I'll be back. The scary part is the 3 evidence that you can collect with equipment: UV, ghost writing, and freezing, they all mean a demon. Huh. Okay, we have a UV ghost. That's step 1. Step 2. Doesn't look like it's a freezing ghost. So that's good. Ultraviolet, not freezing. I think now I can afford to ask a few questions of the Ouija board. I'll ask it 4 questions. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. Let's see if the EMF gives us anything. That looks like a spike. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would gamble that we have an EMF 5 ghost, so it's either a Goryo, Obake, or Myling. Would ghost writing give us anything? Okay, so if it's ghost writing, we know it's a Myling. And we're at 70% sanity. If it's a Myling, we can check how quiet its footsteps are from a distance. But if you wanted to be really nice, you could throw a book and just let me know that it won't be ghost writing. That would work too. Just throwing stuff. Of course, you could leave the 6-finger Obake footprint for me too, or the handprint, if you really wanted to. This is not a freezing ghost. I'm tending to think that this is probably not a Myling. If it's not a Myling, then we're stuck with Obake and Goryo. I don't really have a way of figuring out one from the other. I'm not going to have much of a chance to observe the ghost during a hunt. But I would still like to get it to hunt to see if I can see if its footsteps are silent from a distance. So why don't I do that? Where is the bone? Goodbye. Okay, so over here, I should be able to see if its footsteps are silent. Check my sanity to see if it's low enough to hunt. Yeah, I'm low enough. There's another EMF 5 spike. Does it not want to hunt? The ghost that doesn't want to hunt. Get out. There we go. Probably done hunting already. Yep. Short hunts. At some point I didn't hear any footsteps at all. So maybe it is a myling. I can go back down and check for ghost writing. I'm gonna get a couple smudges to see if I can at least smudge the ghost while it's hunting and make it a little safer for me to go down there after a hunt. I think if I stand here, I'm far enough away. This ghost does not like to hunt. Where is the bone? Where is the bone? Where is the bone? It threw the book. So it's either an Obake or a Goryo. At this point, it's just a guess. I have no way of knowing. So, I'm just going to break out and make an informed guess. I'm going to say Obakes require a UV. So I'm going to weight it towards Obake. Even though it never changed rooms.
Welcome back.
Goryo.
Prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, well that stunk. Alright. Sometimes you're going to get those combos where you just don't have any good indicators.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason some ghosts were summoned here. Take a look.
Okay then. We have UV. But it's either, well, I'm guessing it's in here. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. Did it move to the garage? I'm going to say it's not an EMF 5. We could be dealing with a Banshee or a Phantom. How about if it's on the same floor as me? Jesus. Hi. It's not what I wanted, really. I heard it throw a paint can in the garage, yet it touched the door at the bathroom. So I just want to see if it stalks to me by using the salt. Okay, so through the book. Not ghostwriting. Hantu or mimic. There's no camera. How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. If it's a Hantu, we'll be able to see its breath. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not walking to me. It did an event and walked away. It did an event and walked away. I know my sanity is low enough to get hunted. There we go. What is this ghost? It's not a Hantu. I don't think it's a mimic. So what is this thing? If it is an EMF5 ghost, it's a Goryo or an Obake. It threw the book, so it can't be ghostwriting. It's not freezing. That leaves Banshee or Phantom, but it's not stalking to me at all. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. I really don't think this is an EMF5 ghost. So, a Banshee or a Phantom that doesn't stalk to me It didn't do a singing event, so why don't I just guess Phantom and go?
Welcome back.
It was a Phantom.
Job's ready for you.
Nice. Not exactly an informed guess, but... I mean, it didn't stalk to me, and it didn't do a singing event. But Phantoms and Banshees are both supposed to stalk to you. Uh-oh. I think I have to, reload. It's not letting me... Okay. Be right back.
Welcome back. Like prepared.
Ridgeview. Move before I load. There we go.
Arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but
Does this mean we have sunrise? We do. Okay, I'll keep this on tap. The heck was that? I heard something get tossed, but I have no idea what it was or where. It sounded like it was on this floor, but it also sounded kind of close. Oh, by the way, with the new update, especially with the Bleasdale piano that plays the song, now all pianos do it. Okay, so I just heard you hit this, but I don't see any UV. Let's put this down, let's put that down. Seems like it's a really slow sanity drain too. It's basically, I mean, 5 minutes. I think it's an amateur. Pretty sure it's not going to give me UV. This might not even be the ghost's room. Well, it's probably not. What was it doing in here? Wait, it is in here, so what's the deal? Okay, so it's definitely not a UV ghost. It's not striking me as a freezing ghost either. Let's put this in a common area. I'll go get the other book. If you can eliminate 4 evidence, then you've got the other 3. So that's not always bad. I guess I can use some of my sanity to see if I can get an EMF spike with the Ouija board. Okay, there. Give you those to write in. And yeah, you are not a freezing ghost. Absolutely not. So it's not UV, it's not freezing. How old are you? 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 Goodbye. One, two, three, four. A spike of 3? That could qualify as an EMF 5. So we could be dealing with a spirit or a wraith. I think it... Did it walk in my soul? What is my sanity? Okay, we're still good. That spike of 3 is really suspect. Oh, we're down to 2 degrees now. That's not low enough, though. Okay, it's not a wraith. And it threw the book. If it threw the book, then it can't be a spirit, and we're left with a Raiju. So, no ultraviolet, no ghost writing, no freezing. Best I know, there's no electronics. So what is my sanity? Oh, I am low enough. Sure enough. Okay, so I'm going to guess Raiju and leave. I thought maybe it was an early hunter, and if it was a Raiju, they can only hunt above 50 with electronics, but there's no electronics in this mission, so I was confused.
Welcome back.
Onryo?
I've got some jobs ready for you.
So it was a freezing ghost, but the thermometer wasn't giving it to me. Alright, let's go back, see if we can finish this up. Freezing temps is frustrating. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're doing this to me again. I forgot to do the trick to make sure I don't end up on the floor.
Welcome back.
Moving, moving, moving.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
If this, for a group weekly challenge, this would really suck, because only 2 people would have a light source. Alright, time to listen. And my hands are stuck again. I'll turn them off and turn them back on. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Start with seeing if it's down here. I would think no, because this is not going down at all. Wait. Nope, I would say no. So now what? Didn't think so. Nope. Every time I step into a room, it drops a couple degrees and then goes right back up again. Okay, so it's upstairs somewhere. At least with no sanity medication, the sanity drain is really, really low. Okay, so are you a hallway ghost, or are you just stepping into the hallway every now and then? It's certainly colder in the hallway. But let's make sure it's not in one of the rooms first. Thank you for that ghost event. Okay, so let's say you're in here. I will be right back with some salt. That's looking like an EMF 5. My back's bothering me. I really didn't need to get back into my exercising. I was going to do it a few weeks back, and then I got the flu, which made me bedridden and gave me fatigue. Okay, so we have UV. Just for grins. Smiling Obake Jin Goryo. Jeez. Could you possibly be a more annoying combo of ghosts to figure out? The breaker is broken, so the Jin's not going to speed up. It's dark, so I can't observe the Obake. If it throws the book, then it can't be a Myling. Make sure it's not freezing. It is not a freezing ghost. So it can't be a Jin. Come on, write in a book or throw one. Kind of cool. Doesn't really... Oh, did we just get a book toss? Great, so we're back down to Obake and Goryo again. At least there's a few surfaces it can touch. But I'm thinking that I'm going to guess Goryo. I'll give it another minute to give me a special footprint, or a handprint, or some indicator that it's left the room. If it's left the room, then I know it's an Obake. Seems like it's just staying here. Just threw the other book. So, should I guess Goryo and leave? Give it one more minute to give me the Obake handprint. Alright, fine. Goryo it is. Because you haven't changed rooms. And I don't really have a good way of observing you during a hunt. So let's go Goryo and get out of here.
back.
Good.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right. So you've seen how frustrating this can be with 3 pieces of equipment that you cannot get at all. There's no way to get ghost orbs, dots, or spirit box. So you have to do whatever you can to either get or eliminate the other 4. And if there's anything left, hopefully you don't get the Obake and Goryo combo, because observing the ghost during a hunt with a glow stick is nigh impossible. But anyway, good luck with that challenge. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.